Hello, everybody. My name is Lena, and I'm back with another episode of um, an abused mother, an abused parent. And as a mother, is usually like mothers are usually, mothers love their kids a lot, and mostly they do a lot of things for the kids. So most of the times they sacrifice a lot for just their kids. And it's not just mothers, mothers and fathers. But today I'm going to talk about mothers. So a mother who is in an abusive relationship decides to stay because, she has like 3 kids that she can take care of by themselves and this mother is married to a man. We're taking an example. This mother is married and she doesn't have a job because she sacrificed herself. She decided to just stay home and raise the kids, and the father is a working dad. So now this dad is abusive, emotionally, physically. I mean, it doesn't even have to be physical, just emotional. They just abuse you, and you're staying at home. You don't have a job, so they just tell you all kind of things out there. And the kids, most of the times, they're watching. Like, let's say for instance, you have this husband who calls you names. He tells you, you are not gonna go anywhere. You are very stupid. You don't think. They abuse you. They call you names. They tell you how you can do anything by yourself, how they are taking care of everything, and you're just there, not doing nothing. So they just call you all kind of names, and you are there taking care of their kids, or your kids. So the husband abuses you. Sometimes it comes to an extent that they just, they hit you. They abuse you physically, and the kids are there, and the kids are watching. The kids are watching because when these wars happen, I mean, most of the times people don't hide. They were just gonna be there and doing it in front of the kids. An abusive person will always do that because they don't respect you and they don't respect the kids. So now these kids, this mother here, she doesn't have anything. She doesn't have money. She don't know how she's gonna take care of her kids out there. If she decides to go, she doesn't even have school fees. She doesn't know how to feed even the kids. Everything is just messed up. So this mother decides, okay, fine, now because my kids are comfortable, even if I'm not comfortable, I'm just gonna stay for my kids because that's what people do. Okay, and my kids are gonna be out there suffering, and me, I'm here, so I need to just stay for the kids. Even if I'm being abused, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna ignore him, and he's just gonna make me his punching bag because the kids are there. I mean, because I need to stay for my kids. But, this is not good, These kids, you forget that these kids are watching. These kids just want to see you. They want a happy home. But then you're not giving them that when you decide to stay in an abusive relationship. Sometimes it's just good to just leave the abusive relationship and just go raise your kids elsewhere, because you will end up protecting these kids. Because if these kids watch abuse every day, physically, emotionally, they are going to be affected. And in my next video, we're going to talk about how these kids are affected, and what you can how these kids are affected, and what happens to that kid who is abused, and how their whole life is just messed up. Okay, so you want to end up in therapies and stuff like that. But these are things that you can just you can just avoid by just not being in abuse. Okay, yeah. So thank you for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.